From polite diplomacy in Korea and Japan to the predictable prickly exchanges in federal parliament, Julia Gillard flew back home today for the final fortnight of sittings for the year. And she found nothing much has changed in her absence. Tony Abbot says her 2-month-old government has lost its way. She says he throws tantrums like a toddler. From Canberra, political correspondent Greg Jennett reports.
An all-night express from Asia brought a gloomy homecoming and a hostile reception.
And I remind the Prime Minister of her statement in June that the government had lost its way. And I asked the Prime Minister, when does she expect to find her way?
He's showing all of the political maturity of a 2-year-old in a tantrum after the election.
When will the government find its way?
He has already set his mind to wreck what he can.
Broadband, boats and banks were the pressure points.
And it's time that we stop the banks profiteering at the expense of their customers.
The Greens bill would control interest rate movements and ATM fees. It coincides with the Commonwealth's bumper cash earnings of $1.6 billion for the first quarter this year. But rampant political competition means the banks are likely to be spared the treatment the Greens have in store.
What we will do is we will continue to get on with the business of reforming banking to facilitate competition.
This minister's less keen on competition. The OECD's raised concerns about the monopoly status of the government's national broadband network and the speed of its rollout, duly dismissed by Stephen Conroy.
We continue to press ahead with building the national broadband network.
It is going to be a massively overcapitalised, government-owned monopoly with no competition.
Determined, not flashy, is how the government says it'll finish the parliamentary year. And in another 3 days, the Prime Minister will make a 55-hour round trip to Portugal for a NATO meeting before returning on Monday for Parliament's final week. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.